And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
And it's been a good series for them so far here, too. They've been able to take the first 2 games, and now they're set up in good shape to make it a clean sweep.
3-0 now. And no doubt about this one.
Yeah, just to get me over fast. 4-pitch walk to start the game.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Center fielder
Kirby Puckett will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Verlander pauses. First pitch on the way. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the
first
bat.
baseman
You
number
make
7.
sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Upton. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot for Joe Mauer. Number 13 for him on the year as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come.
Miguel Sano steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Sano.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls a strike zone.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Sano will head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there. Harmon Killebrew digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
Second baseman
Brian Dozier set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. Pause, now the pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But 2-run score for the... Ricky Nolasco gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Lou Whitaker comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
up
of
for
the
the
first.
Tigers, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
And that's in there for strike one. Eric, these Twins as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before. And luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup.
Batting
Steve,
second,
what do they need to do to complete the
shortstop.
sweep?
Well, these guys go up there hacking, man. They are dead last in walks, so they have to be a little less aggressive at the plate to sustain some good offense throughout the entire season.
And this is low, ball one. And there is the AL batting race entering play. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Killebrew has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And
Batting
with that,
third,
let's give you a look at how the
designated hitter,
Twins stack up defensively.
Miguel
It's brought to us
Cabrera.
by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Max Kepler makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
The
And they
designated
jumped
hitter,
out to that early lead,
Max
so now it's all about just adding on.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Got him. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit
Batting
Tigers.
eighth.
It's
Third
brought to us
baseman, number
by
24,
Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, defensively, they have the lowest fielding percentage in the majors. Not a lot of fun when you're out on the mound and you don't know if the guys behind you are going to make the play. We'll see what happens here.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Verlander into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Batting ninth,
Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Eduardo Nunez will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Hit to short. To his left, Trammell. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
center fielder number 34,
Kirby Puckett steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Hot shot on the ground to short. To his left, Trammell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on.
Overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. 1 away.
Batting fifth, catcher
Victor Martinez will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Lifted the other way out to left center. Killebrew on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting sixth, left fielder J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Nick Castellanos will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
First pitch of the at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
And from the catcher's point of view, you really can't fault the pitch he had to throw on right there. You see where it is. It's up and away. So that puts him in perfect position to get the throw off to second base, but he still couldn't get him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Leading off for Minnesota,
Verlander gets the sign.
first baseman,
Here comes the first pitch.
Joe Mauer.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And that misses 2-2. Shot towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we check out the Twins leaderboard, you can see he currently sits third on the ball club in that category.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And that's not a good start to the inning on the mound. Back-to-back hits have him in trouble again, and at this point, they can't afford to let this deficit get any wider than 3.
Harmon Killebrew is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen.
Inside.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Brian Dozier is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now the double steal is on here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close.
Tagging right there.
And a very alert play there as he fields the deflection and tags in for the out.
Boy, this one might be a case of
Now
adding
batting.
injury to insult.
Designated hitter.
It hasn't been his
Max
finest performance so
Kepler.
far. And now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Weekly hit towards first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins lead it 3-0. And there is Justin Upton now.
Leading off for the
As
Tigers,
promised, he'll start things out
right
here in the home
fielder,
third.
Justin Upton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Sano, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Into the
Center
box,
fielder,
Eric Young Jr.
Eric
He'll get
Young
to take his first cuts
Jr.
here. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Hello and welcome to MLB The Show.
Hello, everybody. Hello, baseball fans. Hello, everybody. This is Steve Lyon.
Standing in now, Lou Whitaker. And here's a ball hit in the air. Killebrew sprinting after it. Oh, he brought it back.
Yeah, and
The batter, number 3, shortstop,
you can see
Alan
right here in slow
Trammell.
motion. He's got to do battle with the crowd down there, but he's able to navigate that sea of hands and then put it away. That's nicely done.
Stepping in now, Alan Trammell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Trevor Plouffe is ready here as we begin the top of the